Hello everyone. It's Maddie with spectrumartcreations.com. And guess what? I've got something from Studio Light. It is so pretty. It is a new line called Nature's Dream 2. Okay. And stay put till the end because I'm going to share some information with you. And then I'm going to kind of walk you through and show you all this awesome collection so you can get a preview of it. And then I'm going to even have inspirational photos and maybe a giveaway, maybe. So stay tuned. Okay, ready? Let's do this. Let's start with the gorgeous design paper pad. It is an 8x8 paper pad, 36 sheets. You're going to have 12 patterns, so that means you get 3 of each. And it is 170 GSM. What does that translate to? Well, it translates to the fact that it is not super heavy cardstock, but it's not printer thin paper. So it's a really nice weight. It is single-sided as well. So let me show you. Again, you're going to get 3 of each. So 1, 2, 3. You got plenty to create with. I love when there's multiple pages because then I don't find myself hoarding pages, right? I'm like, okay, I've got others. Look at this, beautiful. I believe that's a thistle and the cobblestone. And oh, you're going to see all this throughout the collection. It is so very pretty. And the colors are awesome. There's the cobblestone again. And we're going to talk about, see, I love that idea of the different shades because it creates layers, right? The illusion of layers. So we're going to talk about that too with some of the other items on the table. Beautiful florals. And can you see the text in the back? Oh, well, I'm going to show you the magic on that too. And then we've got some gorgeous backgrounds. There's a reason why these are not so busy, and it makes perfect sense when you see the rest of the collection. And of course, when I show you the samples of some of the things you can do. Look how pretty that is. It's a great starter, almost like a mixed media starter, and then you can do just so much to this, right? Love that as well. I love botanicals. Are you guys with me? Like, how many of you out there, like, I love anything with flowers and nature, whether it's forest animals or entomology, butterflies, all that stuff. I absolutely am drawn to it. So you guys will have to let me know in chat. Is it something that you love? Do you like that super clean look as well? I mean, it's, you see the cobblestones, you see the text, but it's not overpowering, right? You see some like almost like page crinkling here. Um, so I love that. It's not a totally blank page, so it's nice to have something to get started on or with, and then of course make it your own. And then after this one, we've got one more. Look how pretty that is. All right, and then 3 of those. Yep, and that concludes the pad. So that's the designer pad. Now, why it makes sense the way they did it just like that is because the supporting elements are really going to really be the accent piece to those. So it's kind of like nice that you get to just play and layer. This is the die cut paper pad. You have almost 400 paper elements, no fussy cutting. It's all already done for you. All you have to do is punch them out. It's an A5 size, which kind of roughly here to us in the US, it's almost a 6 by 8 1/4. Okay, you're going to have 10 different pages, and then you're going to have 2 of each design, the same paper weight. So let me show you how. I mean, there's like a lot, almost 400 elements. See all these? You don't have to fussy cut them. Do you see that? They just pop right out. So you're going to have 2 of each page. So butterflies, lots of great florals, birds, more florals. And I like that you have different sizes because depending on, you know, where you want to put it or what you want to put in front of it or behind it, then obviously you need different sizes too. All those. 2 of these. See all the great elements? Again, I wouldn't want to be fussy cutting. I love fussy cutting, but I don't want to be fussy cutting all those little elements. So it's great that you just pop them right out, right? You just press and they pop. Butterflies and moths, different colors. Oh, look at that moth. So pretty. Oh, look at that piece. And I love that. Thank you. Created with love. That's right. Handmade. Created with love. Absolutely. some gorgeous hearts and tickets. And we're going to see these in the examples that I'm going to put, the inspirational pictures. You're going to see these all being used too. So you'll see how you can use them for layering. These are the photo frames. Love the fact that some of them are nice and vintage, right? And I love that the beige, that tea dyed or coffee dyed kind of color age look is, here and there throughout the papers as well as the elements. But those frames, I'm going to show you a really cool um, stamp and die set here soon. And then we've got these sentiments and then some smaller ones. But these are great because you've got a little bit of everything. So birthday, sympathy, just inspirational, congratulations, celebrate, right? So you have all kinds of different sentiments that way, 2 of those pages. And then these. And these are great because, again, you have everything from thank you to congratulations to anniversary to get well, sympathy, you're amazing, sorry, I'm so proud of you, hello, beautiful, just all kinds of great sentiments, 2 sheets of those. Okay, now let's look at the embossing folders because there are 2 of them that we have in stock. We have vintage stones. Remember that cobblestone? Look at how neat that is. Okay, beautiful. Of course, they're just showing you some kind of color, but think of the possibilities. You could use this for anything. It's not like line specific. You can use this year after year. uh, with any season paper line. You just go ahead and use the colors that you want to use to create some beautiful vintage stones, and you don't even have to use the full panel. Remember, you can tear pieces after you're embossed, and what happens? Well, you add that dimension to your ATC, your tag, your page layout, your whatever composition, mixed media, right, canvas, all kinds of great ways that you could use that cobblestone. This is do they give us measurements? It looks like a 6x6. Yep, I'm right. It's a 6x6. This one is the same size, but this one is called 3D Botanicals. And I know that doesn't do it justice, but this gives you an idea. Ah, look at that. And again, wait till you see the inspirational pictures at the end. You're going to now start recognizing all these elements as I show them to you and go, oh, I see. That's the embossing folder. Yes, it is. Now, again, great start, right? So imagine embossing this from one of these papers and then adding all the other little ephemera and other things we're going to see to create those layers of depth, right? And just dimension. So beautiful stencil there. Let me flip it this way. It's easier. This is that Polaroid. I'm going to call it that Polaroid picture frame I was telling you about. Super cool. You've got the stamp and you've got the die. So no more having to worry about getting in here and, creating your cuts. It's going to do it all for you. It's called Polaroid frame, and I'll measure the die. It's about 3 3/4 approximately by 4 3/8. Okay, nice large opening. But now think about it. Not only could you add photos in here, of course, you can add acetate to it or vellum and create like a slide almost. You can put some of those beautiful flowers, cut your frame from the paper, put your flowers here, and then add a little piece of washi. Just super cool. And then just write the date or the sentiment or, add your sentiments from in here too. you know, Beautiful. So many things you can use that for. Then I've got this gorgeous stencil. And man, isn't that just so pretty? Because you've got basically many stencils in one. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the layering that you could do would be phenomenal. With some stencil butters, this would be great. Or just with your inks, right? Or even your sprays. Why not? That would be gorgeous. So, and it's a nice size that you could, either use it in full or use pieces of it, elements. This one just so happens to be, it's good for slimline cards too. About 8 1/4 by 4. Okay. Look at that stencil. That is a beauty. And then, oh my goodness, we've got some gorgeous stamps. Look at these. Now, do you remember when I told you that those numbers are going to make sense? Well, here they are. Do you see how cool this stamp is? Oh my goodness, I love this. I am so excited to add this to my stash. It's like typewritten letters, but just, you don't have to use it in full. You could, but you could use it, in different elements, like just little borders or areas, kind of like they done here, right? So cool. Um, so there's that one. That one is called ABC Background. And if I had to give you a quick guesstimate of a measure, I would say about almost 2 3/4 by 4.5. No, sorry, 5.5. Okay. So a nice size here compared to my hand. Um, Again, one that you could use for just about everything, right? Then you've got this one. This one's called Thistle. And you've got the gorgeous large thistle in this case. You have that mesh webbing as well as the splatter, so you don't even have to do splattering. And then you've got extra splatters to use again with any other composition you want. A smaller one up here, I think. That gorgeous bird. I think that's another little birdie or splatter on a branch. And that gorgeous ladybug here. Let me do it this way. So pretty, right? Gorgeous stamp set. So that one is Thistle. Then we've got Botanicals, and Botanicals has 1, 2, 3, 4 different stamps. They look beautiful. Again, think of the layering. You add some of these in the back, then bring this one to the front, and this one even is a little bit smaller. So again, you're creating those layers and dimension even on top of these, on top of your frames. Oh, you could do all kinds of, yeah. Wait till you see the pictures at the end. This one is branches. I sound like a broken record. Just wait till you see the inspirational pictures. So pretty, right? Lots of great detail. Okay, so that is the gorgeous Studio Light Nature's Dream 2 collection. It is currently in stock, so make sure you go check it out. There's also a discount coupon code down below if you want to utilize that and get a discount, and make sure you leave a comment. Actually, tell me, are you a nature person? Is this your jam? And what other things do you like, or do you have other themes that you prefer? Um, Maybe more whimsical, or I just like to hear some feedback from you guys because, oh, I know what I love, but of course, I'm always interested in hearing what you guys are loving as well. And I hope you're loving this line as much as I am loving it because it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, here are the inspirational pictures. I'll look forward to your comments. We might do a little giveaway from those comments. So make sure not only that you leave a comment, but you share it out with your friends. Because I would appreciate somebody sharing this collection with me if it wasn't on the radar for me. And at the end, I'm going to leave another inspirational video for you guys to go check that one out as well. I'll see you there. See you soon. Bye.